Good day, my name is Yang Zehui, Iris. Blue water to Dad. We were standing by a pond with placid blue water, which mirrored the verdant hillside. My tiny, soft, lily-like fingers were on his palm, his tender but firm palm. He brushed his rich ebony hair and smiled at me. Babe, do you want to see the running deer? There's a running deer? I jumped and hurried. After a while, I was sitting on his broad shoulders with my legs astride. Laying chin on his head, I looked afar. Well, I hadn't seen that deer he described, but the view up there was awesome, with lofty trees and scudding clouds. Oh, and I almost forgot. It had already been more than a decade since then. The glassy surface of the blue water was ruffled by the breeze. The blue water was still tranquil and clear. A grass carp was blowing bubbles near the water weeds. He locked his arm in mine and had a deep smoke of his cigarette. We chatted about trivial stuff and idly strolled. Under the sparkling sun, I studied him closely and found him like an old friend. His wrinkles surfaced when he smiled. His hair was flecked with gray, but his calf muscle was still in a handsome shape. He blinked in the bright sunlight and breathed wit and charm. Encircling my shoulders with his arms, he said, Babe, how I wish we could go back to those days, the days when you were a child. I smelled the tobacco on him. Then my tears welled up. I leaned my head peacefully on his shoulder. The blue water was glinting serenely under the sun. When You're Old by William Butler Yeats. When You're Old by William Butler Yeats. When you're old and gray and full of sleep, and nodding by the fire, take down this book, and slowly read and dream of the soft look your eyes had once, and of their shadows deep. How many loved your moments of glad grace, and loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmured, a little sadly, how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars.